it's television and we haven't got cameras on us and nobody can see it. So that's very, you should consider yourselves very fortunate that that is the case. We don't want ComCam in here, quite frankly. For you, obviously, the glorious Rebecca, but you say you don't want to see me in full Technicolor. On to the 200 metres breaststroke for the juniors, first of all. Then we'll have the B final, and then we will see the British champion. And for those who weren't with us this morning, the best name of all the male swimmers here will be in the final of the 200 breaststroke. We'll keep that in suspense until we actually get to the event.
You just want him to win just so you can say his name.
Not so much. I think it's a brilliant name. He's got a fantastic name, and we'll tell you what that is when we get through the first two finals. We don't want to rush them because there's plenty of great British talent emerging through in this, as there has been over the years. When you think about the tradition of 200 breaststrokers in this country with David Wilkie and Adrian Morehouse, although Adrian was probably more associated with the 100, Nick Gillingham.
You're going right back.
Well, because we do go right back, and that's the great thing about it. You know, go back to those.
How old are you, Bob?
Oh, old enough, put it that way. Old enough to drink, put it that way. But yeah, going back to the Wilkie days of '76, and of course Nick Gillingham as well, and Duncan Goodhue, 1980.
I thought you were going to say more recent swimmers like Michael James.
Well, I can work my way through to that, but it just shows you the kind of catalogue of people that we've had over 42 or more years now, which is terrific. And hopefully we'll see some emerging stars of the future in this, the junior final. William Mitchell of Millfield is 16, Josh Pemberton of Dementio 18, James Bilbao of Ellesmere in 3, Harry Devlin, York City 4, Bradley Newman of City of Cardiff 5, Conor Bryan of City of Oxford in 6, Ben Harrison of Mount Kelly in 8, and Liam Davis of Plymouth Leander goes in lane number 8. And there is a clear leader as we come towards the 100-metre mark. And this is a very, very powerful performance from our swimmer in lane number 4, Harry Devlin.
He's very Adam Peaty-like with his stroke, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe he's been watching some tapes of Adam. You're right. It's a very similar stroke, and it's getting him to the same kind of level, although Connor Bevan got to the wall marginally before him by 2/100ths of a second, but we certainly have a race between these two.
It's interesting, though, because Adam obviously is so powerful over the 50 and 100, but then you look at people like Craig Benson, Ross Murdoch, people that do the 200, and I love watching Ross Murdoch race because he is so long, so smooth, and he's just kind of winds it up, and it's all about power and strength. It's not necessarily about speed, and you see there already that Harry is kind of struggling with that pace, and I'm not saying it's because of his stroke. He kind of obviously went out very, very hard, and the 200, I always think, it's always favoured if you can come back strong. That last 100 metres, I think, are absolutely crucial.
Well, we have a finish on our hands here. Bradley Newman, Conor Bryan, and Ben Harrison just out of the picture. But the 4, 5, and 6, it's going to be lane 6. Conor Bryan of City of Oxford now. The target time for him in terms of getting to the European Juniors in the summer is 2:15.28. Well, is he going to get close to that? He's going to win the race, that is for certain. It's got a bit of a gap opening up, but the 2:15 has come and it has gone. He'll win the race, however, in a 2:18.8. Second is Bradley Newman. Third place to James Bilbao, and Harry Devlin couldn't keep up that pace of the first 100.
No, but Connor's got to be pleased with that this morning. He'd swam a 2:22, so he's dropped 4